Now, I know what you're thinking. No, I didn't have to sell all of my personal belongings. And yes, I actually do still go out for the occasional drink with my friends. In fact, I do the exact same thing that you guys are doing. I just save every month, but I do it aggressively. What's going on, guys? My name is Akhil Nova, and in this video, I want to tell you guys how I saved $11,000 in less than 8 months. It's possible, and make sure to wait until the end of this video so I can show you my savings account and how it grew month to month. So December of 2019, a lot of things shifted for me financially. I broke up with a girl who left me with a life-changing lesson on saving money. One day, I think when I got paid, I was going to Best Buy to buy one of those like Apple battery cases. Those things run anywhere from like 100 to like 125 bucks. I'm going in there and my phone is perfectly fine. Like my phone case that I have already is fine. And all I hear on the phone is her just going off on me about like,
Why do you have to spend money like to pass the time? You want to spend money to make yourself feel good, but save your damn money for once, god damn it.
Now, I remember that day vividly because that same day I walked into Barnes & Noble's and I picked up this one personal finance book right here. And it taught me how to automate my finances, which basically just means that my money automatically goes into my savings, my investment accounts, and also pays off my bills when I get my paycheck. So when I do get my paycheck, the money that I see that hits my checking account is my fun money. It's the money that I have left over to play with. That's why I initially started this video off by saying that, you know, to aggressively save money, you don't have to live like a caveman. You could still go out and have a good time. Now, I will say though, me being able to aggressively save $11,000 in less than 8 months all really came down to a few factors. And hopefully these same factors help and guide you towards your own savings goals. Now, before anything, in order to even get to $11,000 that quickly, I needed to have a reason. What's your motive? What's your why? Mine was that I wanted to be financially free. I wanted to house hack. So I would basically buy a duplex. I would live in one unit and let the other person's rent pay off my rent. And that was supposed to be a step in the door, not only towards owning property, but also building passive income. Having a why or a reason behind saving only helps you aggressively put away money because now you have a goal and you've set a deadline. Becoming financially free is way more important to me right now than, you know, going out on a Friday night and spending money on drinks and partying, which could cost up to like $150, right? And that's basically what drives me to want to stay home that night so I could save that extra $150. It's like you got tunnel vision, except, you know, emphasis on the vision. Now, another thing that I did that ended up becoming a huge factor in me saving so much money is I cut out as many expenses as possible. One benefit I do have though is I still live with my parents, and let me tell you, that is a huge money saver. Now, I do pay for a number of bills and I do pay a portion of the mortgage, but it isn't nearly as much as what some of you guys might be paying for rent right now. But that's not the end of the world though, right? Because I started out by cutting out as many subscriptions and monthly expenses as possible. So I want to give you guys a few examples and hopefully these help you as well. Well, for one is my gym membership. That thing stopped because of COVID. So now I just go into the basement and use P90X videos that I find on YouTube. Another one is Netflix and Hulu. I completely cut out those subscriptions because I could just find online free movie websites. Another one is groceries. I started buying bulk items from Costco, which come at a discounted price, and now I'm saving a lot of money by not having to go out and spend money on food. Another one is drinking. Instead of going out to bars all the time and spend hundreds to $200 on drinks, I just have friends come over and then we split a bottle. And another one is expensive clothing. I don't buy designer brands or expensive shoes anymore. I literally just buy plain tees from Uniqlo and clothes whenever I need them. The last one is coffee. I just make coffee at home and I just have the coffee machine, spent like 15 bucks on that and saved a crap ton of money on coffee. Now, when it comes to increasing our savings, we have the option of playing on the offensive or the defensive. The offensive means that you're finding ways to make more money, and the defensive means that you're cutting down on your expenses and your spending. Let's get into that a little bit. I started playing on the offensive and found ways to make more money. I started using Turo, which is the car rental app, and I rented out my car during COVID. This was in the beginning of April, and I'm talking some of these rides, you're making 50 bucks all the way to 250 bucks. Another example was Fiverr. So I would actually go on there and edit people's videos because that's what I know that I'm really good at. If you know there's something that you're really good at or a hobby or something you excel at, hop on Fiverr and become a part-time freelancer. Another thing was there was a lot of hoodies and clothing and like just items, books especially, a lot of tech gadgets and camera equipment that I didn't use around the house. So I hopped on Facebook Marketplace and sold those to a lot of people and made some good money off of that. Now, another thing that I did that became a huge factor in me being able to save $11,000 in less than 8 months is that I pushed myself to save as much as possible. Now, when I was getting my paycheck, I was automatically sending $500 into my Capital One savings account. But then I started pushing myself to save $1,000. And then recently I started pushing myself to save $1,500 a month, and then I would find creative ways to live off of what's left. Now, personally, I found this one to be a huge benefit to constantly pushing myself to save more and more every month is because I have a lot less to live off of for the month. That actually sparks the entrepreneurial side of my brain. It freaks me out enough to have to force myself to find creative and unique ways to start hustling and making more money on the side. Now, a really good example of this, of what I'm talking about, is me learning how to flip things for the first time on Facebook Marketplace. So I literally bought these 2 Dell monitors from this guy, and they were $120 each, but I flipped them and sold it for $300 each. So I literally spent $240 and then made $600, all because that creative side of my brain started to spark because I was so desperate to want to make more money because I saved a little bit extra for the month. And yeah, guys, that's really about it. I mean, I really do think that the most important factor in saving money is to have that why. When you are motivated and you have a personal goal, nothing is gonna stop you. And that's when you're gonna really sit down and break down your finances to find ways to save more, spend less, and make more. And if I really didn't have a reason to save, then I would have probably still found excuses to spend. Also, make sure to stick by until the very end so I can show you guys the month over month growth of my savings account since December. And also, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe so you guys know when I drop my next video. And leave a comment, man. Show me some support, show me some love. It really goes a long way and it means a lot to me. And I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helped you guys and sparked some inspiration for you guys on your own savings journey. And I'll see y'all next week. Peace. What's going on, guys? So what you're looking at right now is my Charles Schwab account. It's basically my checking account and it holds some of my investment accounts as well. What this is right here is my personal value. This is everything I own, my investments, my stocks, my checking account, savings account, credit cards, everything culminated into this number right here. Now, the 11,000 number that I got is actually my savings account. It's just that, which you can see right here, this number right here, 11,007. So if you see right here, December 6th is when I started to take everything seriously. And it just went, man. I started, because I had the goal of wanting to invest in real estate. And then I linked my savings account at this moment right here. So it jumped by 4,000. But then it took a dip right here because I had to pay some of my student loans. So I was a little hurt. You know, took a dip, went back 3,000. But then I hustled and I just kept pushing and pushing and pushing. And then I eventually got to 15 while saving, putting money in my savings account while also investing in my Roth IRA. Man, I just want to show you guys, this to show that, look, I had a horrible habit of spending money all the freaking time. And then finally I got my shit together. I had a goal in mind. I set a deadline of saving $25,000 by March of 2021. And this is a video just to show that it can be done, man. It can be done. It's just that you have to break down your finances, automate those finances, and just really know where your money is going and just, you know, work to find ways to make more money and cut down on your existing expenses. I hope this video helped. I appreciate you guys for watching and getting this far in my videos, and I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. Peace.